you have to do your DPS training.
Oh, okay, yes. I want to see that. Get your deeps, Woolie.
Deeps. Yep. Okay.
Hall of the Novice membership granted.
Hall of the Scrub.
So exercises, access them anytime in the duty section, or speaking with a smith.
Get some gear. Say you accept.
Accept the terms and conditions.
Jesus, this tutorial has a fucking EULA. Yeah, this is a literal tutorial that we have started right now, which I'm a little shocked by, but I guess now that the city origin stuff has opened up, then here comes this. Yellow jacket at the entrance to Satasha. Okie doke. Let's look at our map and see if right over there. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that first. Whenever
Now that I'm back from pissing all over my hands.
Nice.
wait, I have to do the hall stuff?
I would very highly recommend you doing the Hall of the Novice. Like, they force you to come here. They can't force... Oh, wait, no, they can force you to do it. I have to talk to this guy.
Yeah, it's probably Pirate's next step is outside, but sure. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I would extraordinarily recommend it. Also, by completing it, you
get
get
some
a
gear.
ring that boosts your experience.
Cool.
So, hey, Min,
That's a big
Solidus, I'm
number.
going to drop myself from the party so I can do the trial alongside him.
Nice. Avoid area of effect attacks, or AOE.
Oh, I can't. Oh, interesting.
AO. AOE.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, nice. You don't have to wait 12 years to get a party full. You're all alone. Duty commenced.
Which one are you doing? React to attack markers?
Avoid the enemy's attack.
Avoidance.
AOEs and stuff. Skip out of the way.
Display all exercises. Avoid area of effect. Here we go. Wait, what?
Oh, we got some big brass going.
There we go.
Cool music.
Big band.
Training exercise now underway. When you see attack coming, move out of the strike zone.
Am I gonna have to fight him too, or just dodge?
Oh!
Am I just dodging?
I believe you.
dodge it, yeah.
Okay.
You'll be learning. You'll be doing further drills that include more. But yeah, there was way too many people who did not even understand this concept going through the game.
Okay.
That they were like, "Oh fuck, we got to do something here."
You're ready for Kefka. Actually, not quite.
Oh, apparently the harder version of the trial is not available until you beat a Realm Reborn. Interesting.
Oh, wow, okay.
Dark JP 520 says, so you're telling me the orange markers are bad? It's true. I've been standing here waiting for the thing to start. I forgot that I had to talk to the guy. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid.
So the AoE on the floor would disappear before the animation?
And once
That's
the
right.
once the circle disappears, it's safe to run into the big
Into the
fiery
big
effect.
fire. Okay.
Yeah, so the moment that it locks you in on the server is the moment the AoE disappears.
Got it.
Right, a little one of those engine under the animation things to learn. like getting up off the ground doesn't mean anything because you're completely invulnerable, but you should know that you're invulnerable, type of thing.
Or a bullet shooter where only the middle of your ship is vulnerable and the bullets can hit the stuff.
exactly.
Yeah, they basically force you to go through, or highly recommend you go through this before Satasha, so that you don't end up being a complete dumbass.
And at the same time, 30% in XP increase is a pretty big number.
Yeah, so you're gonna be adding 30% on top of 100%.
Yeah, they're not stupid.
On top of the MSQ thing.
About making you do the thing that has a good
the gear
reward.
you get from it is also excellent, and will actually work for you for a long while.
So even if you're like, man, fuck this, I know what I'm doing.
It also looks really clean.
You said it's a ring?
It's a full set of good-looking, clean armor.
Okay.
So you might actually want to use it. And you are on which one?
This is...
We are assisting allies in defeating a target.
That one, yep. Daku in the chat says, I didn't know about the gear and the EXP ring. Yeah, I know. None of you do. It's really fucking funny.
Right. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression.
Yeah, this is aggro generation. Right? So tanks, their primary job is to absorb aggro generation and point every enemy at themselves. But if the tank hasn't actually picked up the enemy and you attack them, then they'll zoom in on you.
And then you're gonna pull the aggro.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Lock in over here.
Wow, there's a lot of people, even in my stream, and going, I've never seen this stuff. That's really funny. Because I think the Hall of the Novice was not meant, you didn't have to go to it. And they made it, mandatory to even walk into the building.
Why is Twin Snakes not showing up as a... Oh, that was weird.
Because it level synced you down to level 15.
Okay.
Every encounter in the game has a maximum level that would be appropriate.
Right.
Sadly, they don't teach you wall to wall. They're never going to teach you wall to wall. Ever. They don't want you to do wall to wall, guys.
What's wall to wall?
Wall to wall is when you're a tank, you just grab everything possible in the dungeon simultaneously and just run it.
You just kite them in one area?
Yeah, basically you do wall to wall and that you pick up every enemy you possibly can.
Okay.
This is what? Defeat an occupied target?
Yes.
Because I got here a little late, so I'm trying to catch up to you on camera.
So, you pull everything and then do you kill it, or do you just run past?
You burst it down, yeah.
Okay.
So if you're doing wall to wall, the tank has to be on point for their cooldowns, and the healer has to be aware that the tank will die in 1 second if they don't get healing.
Okay.
Yeah, Extant Cadence points out that they expect you to wall, but they'll never tell players to do it. What the hell? My controller just went nuts. That's weird. What the fuck?
Start the fight with the staff waver.
What the
Attack the same enemy as your ally. If you strike the wrong full 5 times, you fail.
Uh-oh. My fucking Bluetooth is going crazy. This ain't good. Uh-oh.
What's up?
My controller's just going completely nuts.
That's no good.
Alright, move on to the
fixed
fist fighter.
I fixed it.
Pay attention, novice.
Am I not attacking the main one?
You have to attack the fist fighter. There you go.
Okay, never mind what he's... Never mind the animation.
No, this is tab targeting, my friend.
There's another yet standing.
So one of the
Don't
things
lose
that you
your
might
focus.
notice if you get like your eagle eyes on is that when somebody changes targets, like a line will shoot between them. Like
It's just too close to see that right
FF12.
now. Okay, before the tutorial actually ends, besides my purple indicator, is there something telling me what my ally is looking at?
If you select the ally, it'll show you the target on the target bar.
The target bar.
Guild
So, yeah,
Gladiator
see their
targeting
health
the
bar at the
active
top?
in training.
The top
It'll
bar.
show
The
that they're
arrow he's
attacking.
pointing towards. Okay. Okay. Secondary but strange aspect of targeting things is you have to, on D-pad, you have to press left and right to start cycling through things in front of you,
Yep.
not up.
No, up and down is for your party.
Oh.
For healers and for tanks.
Okay, I've been walking up to things in the game, like, I'm like, you're in front of me, I'm pressing up to select you, and it hasn't worked. I was always weirded why I had to scroll
Yeah,
sideways
that's for your
on
party.
that. Okay, so left and right are for enemies or anything else?
Pretty much anything else.
Yeah, okay.
What I always do, I don't even use that. I hold down one of the triggers and hit L1 or R1, and it just starts rotating around enemies in front of you.
Hold down one of the triggers.
And then hit
Okay.
L1 or R1. That'll rotate of all the enemies in front of you. So here, yeah, come out here with me. I'll show you. We'll just find some fucking mob running around. There we go. There's a puck hatchling right here. So you can just look at it and hit X, and like it'll select.
Yeah.
Or you can hold down a trigger and then hit L1 or R1, and it'll select
okay.
it.
So trigger and then L1 and R1 is enemies only?
Yeah, and the reason why that's helpful is that if you have like 10 enemies on like the right side of the screen, it'll rotate through all of them in a list.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
That's the one I end up using because I'm going to be holding down the trigger to hit a button anyway.
Because,
Right.
this is just... That left and right is... Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no,
Go
I would
away.
not recommend that for anything other than chilling and selecting things around you. Yeah, so like if you hit up and down, you'll notice that it only selects you.
Yeah.
That's because you're not in a party.
You're all alone.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder... Do I want to select... And like, it right now, because I have not yet played in a party or had to do anything like that, it feels like the most pertinent of the selecting options for me is sorting between enemies and targets.
Absolutely, 100%.
So
So you're playing a pugilist, which means you don't have any healing or support abilities at all. So you will almost never have to be selecting anyone in the party.
Right. So why don't I set up to cycle through enemies?
Why would you?
Or down?
Why?
So that it's faster than doing 2 trigger buttons.
It's not?
I want one button input to solve the target versus I'm not selecting my allies or
But
doing
left and
anything
right
with them.
already does that.
But it also goes through everyone else on screen right now.
Yeah, but when you're in a dungeon or an encounter, there's only
Me and potentially other people.
You and the enemies.
And other party members, no?
Yeah.
So here's my logic, right? Right now, there's 3 different selection options. There's up and down for the party, which I currently don't have and I'm not doing anything with. There's left and right for everything on screen. And then there's what you just showed me, which is L1 plus
okay. I know how to
R1
solve
and
this for you.
R2, right? But L1 plus R1 and R2 is actually the most important of the 3 things I just discovered. So I'm like, oh, I want to do that one easier than the other 2. I'd rather struggle to go pick out one of the party members because I'm not doing anything with party members right now. And the thing I've wanted to do all game is select the right enemy the whole time.
All right, so I will. I'm gonna send you a screen. I'm gonna send you a screenshot on Discord, right?
Sure.
You want to go to. You want to go to start, then you want to go to character config, and you want to go to control settings. Let me know when you're there.
Yes.
Then you want to go to something called filters.
Yeah.
Now, this will solve exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
So, you see that it says enable target cycling right at the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you already have it set to the correct things. Okay. While your weapon is drawn, you will hitting left and right will only look at enemies, aggroing enemies, duty-specific enemies, and NPCs or objects.
Okay.
So if your weapon is out, left and right will only select enemies.
Enemies. Okay. Okay.
To answer your question as to why would you ever use L, one of the triggers, and then L1, R1 instead of the D-pad, the answer is because you can select targets while moving doing that. And you can't select them while moving while using the D-pad because you're left
thumbstick on the thing. Yeah, okay.
Unless you want a Monster Hunter claw it.
Yeah. No. Thumbstick while D-pad means letting go of the thumbstick. That is true. That is true. I just I currently don't care about selecting party members, and based on my class, it doesn't sound like it's ever going to matter that much to me. So, okay.
I would leave as many controls default as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, don't put an octogate on your
mainly,
stick,
honestly,
no.
because when you optimize it to a certain degree and you're a new player and you start to describe it to somebody, if it's not close to the default, then no one can help you.
Yeah, because someone just said you're holding the trigger most of the time anyway, and I'm like, that's actually part of the problem, right? Because right now, remember, I'm doing L2R2 to bring up my set 8 R1.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing R2L2 to bring up my set 8 R2. You know what I mean? Like I'm bringing up, so like I'm doing the 1-2s and the 2-1s regularly, and so just adding in the little 1, then this and that, I'm just kind of like, yeah, but selecting with the D-pad is clearly fast and convenient. I just don't really care to select other people.
It's fast and convenient as long as you're standing still.
Right, okay.
All right, let's do another tutorial. Let's see. Register for training. And this next one would be what? Avoid engaged targets.
Of course, this is all like, mouse and keyboard users are like, yeah, lol.
Yeah, Min points out you can also quickly deselect a target with the circle button, which you have a tendency to stay locked on until a target's dead.
Well, okay, hold on. I was reading the tutorial. I was doing that because in the first stream, I was attacking things that I was not locked onto, and then it was not, and then that was an issue. So I've started staying locked onto things because of the first stream where not locking on was a problem.
Yeah, we're about to go into a dungeon where you'll be switching targets. So one of the reasons we're going through Hall of the Novice is so that you get a little bit more practice in being more comfortable with the 5 different types of targeting system the game has.
Yeah, it's just that basically it's like there's 3 layers of convenient target selection, and the one that I want to be the easiest is actually the 3rd priority.
Yeah, the problem with using the D-pad for all of this, once you start actually having to really do it, is that you don't have time to stand still and fiddle with the D-pad because you're moving and hitting your abilities on cooldown every single second. So one of the things that is of note, Wolves, is that a lot of people kill themselves because they're like, oh, I can get more uptime if I just stand in it. Being dead is the biggest loss of damage possible.
Yes. Yeah, that is
any damage if you fucking killed yourself.
That's Overwatch and team shooter rules, right? Running away to heal and disengaging from the fight is a less of a waste of time than dying and respawning. So, yeah.
All right. Display all exercises. Next one would be reinforcements.
If we get through a dungeon and then at the end of the day it's actually like, oh, I should be selecting me and my party more frequently, and the priority is actually backwards than from what I think, then
you're not going to be selecting your party for unless you change classes.
Right. So then I'll probably still want to simplify my selection after this, depending on how it goes.
I still don't understand what you mean by simplify it.
Well, the left and right with the weapons drawn should probably solve most of what I'm describing.
Because like changing it to up-down doesn't do anything other than remove an ability to select anybody else.
I would rather put select my party members and me on L1, L2 than...
You can't.
Okay.
Like, I kind of understand what you mean, but you actually can't.
It just doesn't let you invert those two options. I see. Okay.
No, that function is always target enemies.
Okay. Take out the things targeting your weakest comrade.
Someone in my chat points out that DPS used to have to target your allies, and they pretty much removed all of those abilities because it was annoying to do in the middle of a fight. Rhyme Scheme says, I'm kind of surprised they're leaving cover in considering that. Well, that's a tank. Tanks do interact with the party.
Excellent.
It's been a long time since I did this.
Do you feel the nostalgia?
A little bit, actually. A lot of this old music doesn't show up again.
You did it.
So, as a DPS, that's something that's probably your primary reason to actually engage new targets, which is ad showed up, kill ad.
Mm-hmm.
A fine performance.
Register for training. Next up is interact with the battlefield.
Okay.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Manipulate the battlefield and defeat the enemy.
Traps and such.
Guy in my chat says, first time chat, Pat, please convince him the bumpers with the triggers is faster than using the D-pad. Oh, I've told him it's faster, but if he's not comfortable with it right now, I would come off like an abrasive asshole to constantly harp on his shit.
Okay. We'll reply once I'm done reading tutorial.
There's a lot of people out there that I feel like if they were teaching their kids math and the kids had trouble with a certain method, would just go, no, that's how you do it, you had it like that, and just like, all right, calm down, everybody.
Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, something that the game didn't start with, but I started using when Min came over and was showing me it, was the holding 2 trigger L2 R2 R2 L2 stuff as well.
That
so
usually
what
only comes up much later. When
so what I'm trying to explain to everybody is that I'm already doing overlapping of double trigger things over here, so I'm adding another one to it with this thing that we're describing with the cycling of enemies. I get that you're used to it and it's convenient, but because I already have this thing and this thing in place, it's a lot, and I'd rather not have all of that overlapping on mastery of target.
Bro, just do
L2
a
R2
raging
R2
pretzel.
L2 L2 R1 L2 R2 R1 L2 R1 L1. It's a lot.
Guys, he just learned how to throw a fireball. Stop telling him to do Neo Deadly Rave. The fighting game analogies actually work incredibly well.
Beware of the gate. I will be wary of the gate.
Trainer better say something.
I forgot how many of these are targeting exercises.
The gate is open. Ignore reinforcements for now and operate the lever.
Oh, I didn't even do the tutorial right.
Well done. Threat of enemies has ceased. Now mop up the foes remaining. Oh god. The ad is killing the healer. Oh god. Targeting. Got it. This is why we're here.
Why aren't you teaching Woolie to optimize his opener? Oh god, you're all sick. And I'm well aware that's sarcasm.
What?
Oh my god, when did I get all this fucking bullshit? Ew.
What's up?
There's a bunch of gross bullshit in my inventory.
I'm not enjoying how when I run back to the ad and I'm trying to quickly target it instead of the big guy I was still targeting, that just pressing X in front of it doesn't select it.
Is that because you haven't deselected the other target?
So that is in fact the case. Yeah.
That's so. I know we literally just went over this. You don't have to do that if you hold a trigger and use a bumper, because it just rotates around the enemy list. And it rotates with a priority of a cone in front of you.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
the
So
game
instead
is like
instead of deselect reselect,
instead you would hold the trigger and hit L1 R1 until you
and
get
then
to
it
the
cycles
trigger you
there. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And also selecting the enemy is not the only step, right? There's selecting and then like locking on like.
Well, you could. There's a button to like lock, which like locks your camera too, but you never want to do that.
No, but like is there a here? It's a silly question. Let me just sort this out myself.
I got you. I got you on camera. I can see your thing.
No.
I can see your bullshit.
This. Okay, so yeah, we've been talking about targeting, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And in games where I know targeting, you know, I guess whatever you take a Souls game, dot on the enemy. That's who you're looking at. Cameras focused on them. Okay, so there's 2 steps actually happening when I break this down. There's this step, right?
Let me
with the
see
circles spinning. There's the circle spinning step, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this step, which is you're fighting that thing with the arrow pointing down at it.
All right, that is the difference between soft targeting and hard targeting.
Yes.
I have the feature that it's always hard target. So let me see.
Because what happened to me in the fight a couple times there, right, is I'm fighting the hard target, which is the big guy, and then it was like, oh no, the ad came out and is attacking the mage, and I ran back to the mage, and then I tried to deselect the
yeah. Where do you chat? Where do I turn that on? I tried
to engage the ad.
Got it.
But the hard target.
I have the setting you want.
Okay.
So it's in character config. It's in control settings and in target.
Yes.
And there is a feature called switch target circle.
Yes.
To target select.
Okay.
Do that and hit apply.
Uh-huh. What was apply again? Was it triangle?
It's triangle, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now back all the way out, unselect everything, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Now let's look at this puck hatchling and then hit the D-pad on it.
Automatically hard.
Yeah, that's your hard target.
No soft.
This,
okay.
You will be able to just hit a button and pop it.
Great. Yeah. That solves...
like 90% of it.
A bunch of the because I didn't have the words to even describe that I was soft targeting something and then hard targeting it, and then when I went back to do the thing and I'm like, okay, I feel like an idiot because I understand how the targeting works so far, but I'm clearly standing in front of the new thing I want to fight, pressing the acquire target button, and the game is not doing it.
Hey, Woolie, I would like to thank you. You have made my Evercold tutorial much better now because I forgot that wasn't the default because I changed it over a decade ago and forgot that was even a thing.
I look at because for a second there I'm like, am I crazy? Like you're like, right, so the ad, and I'm like, yeah, the ad. Fucking target it.
Yeah,
it's one of those things that's like really strange in that everybody forgets the way the game actually starts and all the control options that the game actually starts with because everyone changes them over time. You are engaging with the game in what I would call a highly accelerated pace. This is the final exercise, by the way?
Yes.
Because you have a long-time super fan with you, as well as you're kind of beelining it to a degree.
Yeah.
I forgot they send you out here for the final test.
Yeah, this feels pretty...
So this series is actually working excellently for new players. I don't know if you noticed, Woolie, but this series has gotten a shit ton of people into the game because you have been the perfect test dummy for completely novice, never done an MMO ever.
When you use the mouse, do you have to click on things twice to do highlight and then hard lock?
No, you just click on it.
You click once and then it does it, right? Yeah, okay.
That being said, I almost never use the mouse.
Just assuming, yeah. This is as a controller bit. All right. Defeat the tame dodo.
I fucking love this goddamn song so much.
It's a pretty good song.
You hear it a lot. It's the main theme. Kill this fucking bird.
There aren't too many doodles left.
Someone in my chat says soft targeting is important for healers. That's a discussion for thousands of hours from now. Maybe.
See how nice they are. They didn't get wild goaters or wild jackals. They got the tamed one to appease the regions. Well done, my liege. Now face multiple foes. Remember to coordinate efforts with your allies.
Which, it's one of those things, like the game is kind of designed in a certain way to assume that you're not playing on Discord, but everybody fucking plays wordlessly or on Discord.
Which one are you targeting? You're targeting that one? Yes, okay.
So, someone in my chat asks, wasn't Discord made by an FF14 group? No. Discord was made by an FF11 raid group.
How do you determine if there's two enemies that are the exact same name?
Yeah.
You want to, and they're next to each other, you want to figure out exactly which one your partner is targeting.
So you have a enemy list somewhere on the screen?
Is it different
I'm not
on
sure.
the far left?
For you, it's on the left. Yeah.
Yes.
The easiest way to tell is right when the fight starts, which one has the lowest HP. That's the one the tank is hitting. Right, so if there's 5 enemies, but one has only 80% HP, that's because the tank is hitting.
Okay, the one that's currently being attacked. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now all of this targeting stuff kind of falls by the wayside once you get area of effect attacks.
Right.
Because once you get an area of effect attack, the answer is hit the fucking group with an area of effect attack.
But I can. The reason why I'm just like trying to get the specifics of it now is because I can clearly imagine a situation where 3 identical things next to each other, you targeted the wrong one, and now they're like in a you're seconds from death for everybody,
so
right?
For early dungeons, it's actually like super optimal for all the DPS to attack the same target instead of spreading the damage around.
Naturally, finish your plate.
Mm-hmm.
But this is exactly where the tutorial is actually showing me potential future problems.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, you have passed the DPS trial of the novice, and you have gained the brand new ring.
Cool. Okay, so
now, you have a whole suite of gear and the brand new ring to equip, which are all improvements. They're in your inventory, though. They're not in your armory chest.
I'm going to do the recommended. Hold on a second. Solidus. Targeting the wrong one would put its aggro on you instead of the tank, so you take unnecessary damage. Correct. Correct. So that's why I want to not have that mistake happen. So I need to, even though we just did that tutorial, go confirm the problem.
All right. Let's see what you look like.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your pants?
Yeah, the pants are missing.
Oh, no, it's a skirt.
Ah. It's one of them lightning style things.
So if you want to keep that, you'll want to disable your glamour plate, and if you don't want to keep that, just hit triangle and save it as your gear, and then your glamour plate will override it the next time you switch.
One sec. Did it put the ring on too?
I believe it did. In fact, I can see that it's equipped on you right now.
Okay. And that's the 30%.
Yeah, you're going to keep that on till level 30.
Yeah, okay. Which is not far from now, but
no.
Usually it would take a while. Yeah.
It would have been further back in the day.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so the recommend didn't put everything on. It just but
put all the stuff that would be better. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then is there a way to while I'm looking at my character sheet hide one of the inventory.
Oh, you want to specifically hide a single item?
Yeah.
So
Just,
there's a way to
just
do it.
taking it off.
The way to do it is a little backwards. So what you would do is you would go to the item you want to keep on. You would hit square and you would go try on.
Right. Okay.
And then that would show you that item.
Okay.
So you would be able to see exactly what just that item looked like.
Right. Okay.
Or you could just unequip it, and that's a lot faster.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. So that's all there. The gear set is in fact updated. And am I allowed to do this here?
No, we got to go back to Airport.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to need 5 minutes. I got to take the dog out. But then after that, we can hop in the dungeon.
I can hoof it in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm just getting you to the... I'm just going to park my ass in Airport. No, he's not missing the boots, guys. He just has better gear for the boots.
Airport.
Right. Guys, I will be back in 2-3 minutes once this dog pisses.
BRB.
Good luck.
Why do you need luck for that?
I don't know.
No, I don't. That's why I asked the question.
Better to be safe, you know? Well wishes.
Interesting.
Things could go wrong.
I guess they could. Okay. Well, what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, you made an entrance, bro. So let's see. The Yellow Jacket entrance at Satasha, probably pirates. That's just outside, right over there. If I'm not mistaken, it was right out there. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing to really do right now.
Okay. You just have to go do the thing.
Exactly. And then the other two missions are to literally go back to the old...
Golda and Gridania.
the old towns. Yeah. Okay, well, let me go find a mob and see if I can't work through some of what I'm thinking here. Oh, stop with the auto sprinting. There we go. 2 enemies. Let's say I aggro one of them.
Don't die.
And then it's... I'm not gonna die. We ain't gonna never die, Reggie. Okay. Alright, here we go. We got a fight with 2 of these fuckers going.
Okay.
And I'm seeing them over on the side, and as I am doing this, that works out. That works out the same. That does not work out. If I disengage... Yeah, okay. And if I disengage completely, we're still cycling.
Running targeting drills?
Yeah.
Fighting pelicans.
And I got the aggro over here.
Let's see. Let's invite some people to our group.
Ah, here we go. I'm targeting the wrong thing.
Oh.
Now I can punch at you.
Hey, Solidus, invite me again. I fat-fingered the invite.
And then let's say we get all 3 in the party.
So are you using double taps instead for L2, R2 instead of like holding one and then holding the other?
Am I... No, well, right now I was just trying the D-pad out.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
Yeah, hard targeting makes a fucking huge difference. Caboose! Caboose decided to bark at people outside. Oh, Solidus, you're going healer? In fact, I'm in a party right.
Okay, got it. And then this is optional. I'm not aggroed at all. You're drawing aggro. I can do that, or I can do that, or I can do that. But it already died, so then it selected you instead. Yes, got it. Okay. Okay.
That's a little exercise.
I understand.
Ready for them dungeons?
Yeah, where are you at, bud?
I just ran outside of town.
Oh, I see you. I see
I'm
you.
running back into town. So, up to the pirates?
Yes, sir.
Arr.
There you are.
It's time
I will
for
need
the
you
pirates.
to de-busy for a moment.
De-busied?
In you go.
Get busy.
Light party.
Yes, sir. Let's see. You have road to 90 and the 30%.
Jeez, they
Yeah,
have
you're
a
gonna
lot
gain.
of
You're
health.
gonna gain a bunch of fucking experience. Now, Satasha's gonna. I think they're gonna. It's gonna sink you to level 617.
Oh, I got a limit break tutorial.
Yes. As the melee DPS, you will be limit breaking a significant amount of the time.
When the one person spends the party's meter.
Yep.
Oh.
So
okay.
each role in the game has a different limit break.
Oh, that's
Tanks have.
that's a mechanic for everyone to yell at you.
There is tanks get a huge defensive bonus for 10 seconds. Healers resurrect and heal everybody off the floor. Melee DPS do a big single target amount of damage. Magic DPS do a big circle AoE damage, and ranged DPS do a line of damage.
Does it pierce?
Yes.
Cool.
How do you coordinate who's going to take it? Or is that all worked out in
Every
advance?
encounter has the right one. So, for example, the most optimal thing in a dungeon is for the magic DPS to, like, do a big AoE on a huge amount of mobs. Some encounters require the tanks to use the limit break, or else the entire party will just die. And the healer LB is useful when everybody has fucked up.
Okay, so you pre-discuss how it's probably going to go,
Yeah.
but if something happens that goes awry, you
So
go,
what's gonna happen
I'm using it.
What happens in your experience as the monk or the pugilist is you're going to get to the boss having 15% life left on the final boss of the dungeon, and I'm gonna go, hey, you might as well just limit break it to kill its ass faster.
Why can't y'all heal me?
Why can't I heal you? What?
I'm going to get to the final boss with 15% life left?
No.
Is that what you just
No,
said?
No. If you're at the final boss and the final boss has 15,
Oh, sorry.
I'll be like,
yes.
Yeah, use
Just
your
use
limit
it.
break and kill it.
Yes, gotcha. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but it is a call that's being made in the moment, ultimately.
Yeah.
It's not just, like, we have calculated the...
The most important person. So in 4-man dungeons, you only get 2 limit break bars, and in 8-man dungeons, you get 3 limit break bars. You need 3 to do the really important ones, like full resurrect and heal everyone in the party.
okay.
The healer LB is the best one because we are going to lose this encounter to maybe we can clutch it out.
How do I use it?
It's a button you got to add to your bar.
Yeah.
It's in actions under general. So start actions and traits, general actions.
Okay, so let me see here. If I'm going to put it on my 8th, put it on my 8th, not my 4th, not my 1st.
Oh, you can put it on your 1st or 2nd.
Is it just to avoid accidentally doing it?
Yeah, you don't want it to. You don't want to accidentally do it, but you also want to have it available instead of fat thumbing through menus. But it always charges up. So if you're doing it and you're like, "Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do it," just move and it'll cancel.
Sorry, which menu again?
Start, action and traits, general.
Limit break. Set to hotbar. And I can choose... okay, so let's see.
You can choose anything you want, really.
Over there, but if I put it to 8 as suggested...
Oh yeah, by the way, Capcom's doing a show right now.
Okay.
We miss anything? Did they move Onimusha's date off fucking September 24th? No? Fuck. They did that 2 weeks ago? Did they?
Ooh. I hear you, Min. The problem is I'm still not fully used to L2R2 versus R2L2 yet. So I feel like when I need it in the
with Min's advice.
When I need it in the clutch, I'm gonna not be able to find it.
No, I actually agree. You should put it somewhere you can see it to use it for now.
I'm not used to pulling up the right one in the right time. So,
especially since for the long foreseeable future, you will be playing one class/job.
Yeah. So let's go L2 triangle, and then we'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can move anything as you desire if you run out of space.
And it made a copy over here, which I actually just want to edit.
Yo, Ecto, why are you shadowing us, girl?
Edit. L2 down. How do you remove it?
Oh, you remove it by double tapping the spout, and then it'll say, "Do you want to remove
delete?"
this?
There it is. All right, got it.
Caboose, come here.
L2 triangle. Yep. Okay.
Simsy, why are you in a... oh, wait, you're playing a girl. Right, okay.
Got it. Okay, sounds good. I think that works. Onward to Yellow Jackets. It's probably pirates.
It's probably pirates.